You take care of all Rose? Yes, miss.
And she does them beautifully.
Ah, thanks, you, miss. Thank you for doing my shoes. Oh, I'm sorry. That's all right. Goodbye, Becky. Goodbye. Bye. Well, perhaps this isn't going to be such a bad school after all with you and Becky here.
Oh, we'll have to hurry, dear. Miss Minchin doesn't like anyone to be late.
Tell me, Miss Rose, do you think Miss Minchin could be as cross as she looks? What will I have to do today?
Well, after breakfast, you'll have a class in arithmetic.
Arithmetic.
Then English, then French, then one in elocution and deportment, history and geography.
Phew! I'm going to be a busy person, aren't I? When do I get to ride my pony?
Later this afternoon, about 4 o'clock.
Oh.
Children, our new pupil, Sarah Crewe, will be down presently. As you've seen, Captain Crewe is a very delightful man, and their family is most distinguished. I shall expect you to treat her accordingly. Now, you may take your places.
Good morning.
Ah, good morning, Sarah.
Good morning.
I'm so happy you feel like joining us this morning. Did you sleep well?
No, I didn't, thank you.
Come, dear. Lavinia, you and Jessie will move down one place. Sarah will be seated at my right after this.
Why, Miss Minchin, this has always been my place.
Lavinia. For this food and all the bountiful gifts bestowed upon us, we are duly grateful and do now give thanks. Why are you putting salt on your plate, dear?
Just in case you should ask me to have one of your eggs.
Mr. Jeffrey, will I saddle the pony for the wee lassie?
I think not, Sandy. We'd best use the mare for her first few lessons.
Very good, sir. Come on, lad.
Hello there.
Hello, Jeffrey.
What luck. The old girl allowed you to come out.
Sarah, this is Mr. Jeffrey Hamilton. Little Miss Crewe's our new pupil.
How do you do?
How do you do? I believe I'm to teach you to ride.
Teach me.
And that means 2 bob a day extra for me.
Oh. Is 2 bob a great deal of money?
Values are comparative. In my present state, it's a fortune.
Well, in that case, I guess I better be taught. Is my pony ready?
I think we'd best start you out on something a little tamer, huh?
Oh. Then hadn't I better explain things to my pony? He might feel hurt.
Right you are. Ponies are very sensitive creatures. Explain the whole thing to him thoroughly. He's right there by the arch.
It may take me some time.
That's quite all right. We'll wait here in the tack room.
All right. Oh, General. Are you glad to see me? Well, Mr. Jeffrey's going to give me something tamer than you. I'm afraid it isn't going to be much of a ride.
Rose, something's wrong. What is it?
Miss Minchin's taken away my Thursday afternoons.
But why?
We must have been seen together.
Well, does that mean that I can never see you alone again?
Of course not, darling. No matter what Miss Minchin says, we'll find a way.
Well, I can't understand the woman. What is she afraid of? Why shouldn't we see one another?
Gossip, I suppose. She only lives for that school and her ideas of propriety and snobbishness.
Fiddlesticks. She's afraid of losing an excellent teacher whom she gets for nothing. I won't stand for it. I'll have a talk with her myself.
Oh, no, darling, you mustn't do that. She'd only discharge us both.
She may not have the chance if things continue to pop in South Africa.
You mean you might go?
Wouldn't you want me to, if they called for volunteers?
Of course, darling. You'd have to. Oh, Jeffrey.
There's nothing to worry about now, dear. This poor rumpus will never get that serious.
I expect I'll have to make my visit a little longer. Oh, Mr. Brady, is there one this morning for the little princess?
We shall see, my child. We shall see.
If she don't hear from her father ever so often, her eyes get that sad. It hurts me to look on them.
Have no fear, little one. There's a letter for her this time.
I'm that glad, sir.
Lost a week, down that alley came a toff.
Nice old geezer with a rusty cough.
Sees my Mrs. takes his topper off.
In a very gentle money why? What a cheer all the night is cried. Who you gonna meet, Bill? Have you walked the street, Bill? Love, I thought I should have died. I'm not in the old Kenton Road.
A letter?
It's from my daddy,
Oh, how nice.
but it isn't. It's very bad news.
Really? What's the matter, dear?
He says the boars aren't behaving quite as he expected, and he may not get here in time for my birthday.
But that's months off. So many things may happen before then. He may still come, you know.
I am writing Miss Mitchell to give you a birthday party such as I should give you if I were there. You are to go on a regular spree, buy anything and everything your heart desires. Now, last and most important of all, my darling, I want you to pause at exactly 2 o'clock on your birthday. Close your eyes and send me a kiss, for my eyes also will be closed. And I will be giving you a kiss, too. Isn't he the most wonderful man in all the world?
With one exception.
Well, Mr. Jeffrey is very nice. What's that? Who are they, Miss Rose?
They're the volunteers.
Are they going to South Africa, too?
Yes, dear. They're going to the relief of our poor soldiers at Mafeking.
Is something the matter with our soldiers at Mafeking?
The Boers have them all cut off. And we've been unable to break through their lines to get help to them.
Oh,
They're sick and hungry, dear, and desperate. They're holding out like true British soldiers.
Miss Rose, my daddy's at Mafeking.
Oh, darling, I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
Oh, Miss Rose.
Oh, shh. Darling, you mustn't cry. I'm sure you'll be all right.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jeffrey.
Good afternoon, Martha. Is Miss Sarah ready for her ride?
Yes, sir. She'll be down presently.
Thanks. Oh, are we all ready?
Hello, Jeffrey.
The two most beautiful ladies in the world. Why, you're not in your riding things.
Oh, I can't go today. The guard needs extra tutoring.
Oh, will it take all afternoon?
I'm afraid so. I have to stay with her till she can spell Constantinople.
Good heavens, that may take months.
You leave that to me.
Shall we go? Have you been crying? But you have. There are still tears in your eyes.
It's just this London fog.
Oh, well, if that's all, let's be off, shall we?
Jeffrey, would you mind very much if we didn't ride today?
Not at all, dear. But may I ask why not?
I'd like to talk to you.
All right.
It's about Mafeking. Are the soldiers really starving and sick and cut off from everything? You see, my father's there, and I've got to know.
Oh, it's not as bad as all that. Our men aren't having an easy time of it, it's true. But they're holding out. And we're sending fresh troops every day, you know. Why, they'll be relieving Mafeking in no time at all now.
It's getting harder every day to pretend my father's safe.
Don't you worry. See here, I'll let you in on a little secret. I enlisted today, and while I don't want Miss Rose to know quite yet, I'll be going over there shortly myself.
To Mafeking? And perhaps you can help my father.
Rather. We'll get him out.
What the blazes are you doing here?
Hello.
Halsema, you impudent puppy! What are you doing here?
Don't be frightened, Sarah. It's only my grandfather.
Don't you believe him, young woman? I disowned him the day he was born.
And we're really very fond of each other.
Of course we are. What? We're nothing of the kind.
As a favor to me, will you please stop shouting at my best-paying pupil?
Pupil? Paying? What are you talking about?
I am master of the horse in this exclusive seminary for young ladies.
You take advantage of my absence to become a riding master? And next door to my own house? Where's your family pride, boy?
Well, so one must eat, and family pride is a pretty thin diet.
Oh, blackmail, eh? You think I'll buy you off?
I hadn't thought of that, but it's not a bad idea.
Well, I'll see you hanged, drawn, and quartered first. Wait till I see the woman who runs this school. I'll put a spoke in your wheel.
Do. She'd love to know my grandfather is Lord Wickham. She'll probably raise my salary.
They have finished, Mrs. Arthur. Lord Wickham is coming.
Then I'm going.
Impudent young pup. Just like his father. Riding master. Bah.
Maybe you're fond of him, but I don't think he's very fond of you.
Oh, he's harmless. His bark's worse than his bite.
I should hope so. Why is he so mad at you?
Oh, he isn't really. He was angry with my father. I was mixed up in their quarrel. What he really wants is to have me come begging to him for help. He'd be eating out of my hand if I would.
I don't think I'd care to have meat out of my hand.
How would you like to have me eating out of your hand?
You? Oh, that would be different.
Well, I shall. If you'll do me a favor. Very important one.
Oh, could I?
I've got an idea that you're the only one in the world who could. I want you to get Miss Rose to go shopping with you next Wednesday.
Shopping?
Well, shopping's as good an excuse as any for Miss Minchin. Now, listen.
Really? To Miss Rose? Has she said she would? Oh, that's wonderful. No, not a soul. Not even Emily.
Good girl. Now I've got to go. I must do some preliminary shopping.
You don't have to tell me what for. Something gold and shiny.
Right you are.
Come in. What do you want? I'm very busy.
Miss Minchin, I wanted to ask you something.
Oh, it's you. What do you want, dear?
I'm going to ask you a big favor.
Yes?
Mr. Jeffrey's leaving today for the war. He's been so very nice to me. I thought I ought to fill my social obligations by doing something for him. That's what you teach us, isn't it? When someone shows you a kindness, you show them one in return?
Well, doing something for Mr. Jeffrey scarcely comes under the rules of social obligations. But what is it you want to do for him?
May I have him for tea?
Here at the school?
Oh, couldn't I please, since he's going away to war?
Well, I suppose it would be permissible since he was one of the teachers. You need not mention it to the other young ladies, however.
No, Miss Minchin. Thank you, Miss Minchin. Oh, thank you, Miss Minchin.
We must teach something. After all the trouble little Sarah's gone to.
I think she'll understand. You've forgotten your ring.
No, I haven't. See? I'm always afraid I'll forget and wear it in front of Miss Minchin. I did yesterday, and fortunately for us, she didn't see it.
How I'd love to tell the old girl.
Can't do that yet, darling.
I know.